Good evening, Ruskin enjoyers. I hope you're doing alright. So, what you see right here in front of you? Well, that is the November Force Wipe Rustore. The November update came out today, and no backpack skins. Now, you probably didn't fully realise that a lot of backpack skins have been posted on the workshop. And with today, with the November update, backpacks have basically become properly skinnable and integrated into the game. But no backpack skin has been added to Rustore, so that means the very first backpack skin that's going to be added to the game is going to be a Twitch drop. It's going to be Abe and It's Reinheger's backpack right there. So just to reiterate, from November 8th to the 17th, we're going to get a lovely selection of Twitch drops. As you can see, 4 generic drops and so many very interesting streamer skins right here. And if you want to get a good look at the likes of all of these skins, consider watching my November Twitch drop skin showcase video. But unfortunately, when I recorded this, I couldn't show off the backpack. It wasn't properly implemented in the game, but it is now, and I'm going to do that in a second. But the main thing I want to get across is, with this being the very first backpack skin, on the horizon we can still anticipate potentially any of these skins here becoming a skin available in the Rustore, the first marketable backpack skin. So this video is going to be a showcase for every single skin, but more specifically you might notice some of these are for camouflage. Well, I'm going to wear them with the appropriate attire, and we're going to see if it blends in very nicely with it, and you can tell me in the comments which one you like the most. So shall we jump in and take a look at the very first backpack that's going to be added to the game? This right here is the Loot Delivery Pack, produced by Diva Dan. It is the Twitch drop for Abe and It's Reinheger for 1 hour of your time. Yes, 1 hour of your time. All you have to do is watch them playing Rust on Twitch, and you get it for absolutely free. And as I hop in now, there you go. It's hot and ready. It is the Loot Delivery Backpack right there. Get a good look at that. Very nice, very cool. Yes, there's a perfectly fine looking backpack. Now, one thing I just wanted to point out to all of you, I'm sure not all of you are fully aware of this, but if I could just quickly open up my inventory real quickly, if I could just quickly grab an AK from here, you might have noticed I didn't have it on me, but as I now look at my backpack again, don't worry about my eyes. As you can see, that right there is the Blue Gem AK-47 Twitch drop. But when you have a weapon in your backpack, it just nestles itself right there, looking ever so nice and cool. So yeah, what do you think? Do you like this? Are you a fan? I mean, it's the very first one that's been given away for free. You can't complain. Right then, so shall we now go ahead and take a look at some of the other backpacks? So next up, I want to showcase the likes of the School Backpack. I want to showcase the likes of the Hardsuit Backpack. So let's jump in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the likes of those two. So first up, this is the School Backpack produced by Sendox. I've picked this one first because I thought it was like the best design in terms of a cute approach, and we'll give this a good look in a second. So Sendox has not yet had a skin accepted in Rust. Could this potentially be his first ever skin? We shall see. And also, I should question you, how much do you reckon a backpack skin should cost? Would you reckon it'll cost maybe $1? Do you reckon it'll probably cost maybe $2, $3? What do you reckon? Feel free to comment below. Anyway, let's jump in and start taking a look at the School Backpack. So you got all your lovely little things, such as syringes, mini-copters, a little boat, a little flower, you know, got a rocket to there. That's what I need in school, isn't it? Hooray! But yeah, this is a perfectly fine looking skin. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted in an upcoming Rustore. Do you like it? Feel free to comment below. And now let's just quickly go whip out the likes of that AK that I put in the Neon Storage Misc box, which is also a Twitch drop during November. Let's just grab that, and let's just go ahead and look at my back and see how it looks again. Alright, yeah, no, that's looking pretty nice. Just your average school student walking into class. He's got all of his books and whatnot and his AK-47 on the side. That's freedom. Anyway, a perfectly fine look and design. So, let's now go ahead and take a look at the Hardsuit Backpack. So this right here is the Hardsuit Backpack produced by Shedmon. This was actually the first backpack submission. So nice, shiny, part of the Hardsuit collection. A notable collection with many clothing and armor pieces that were accepted about a year ago. So, alright, cool. A lovely looking design. So let's actually go ahead and take a look at it in-game. And let me tell you, if you have some very nice valuables inside and whatnot, that'll keep it protected, won't it? Very cool. Very shiny. It's got a zipper. Okay, well, that's a game changer, isn't it? But yeah, it's all bolted down and it's very, very, very secure. So if you're worried about anything potentially falling out, I don't think you need to worry. Right, let's now go ahead and take a look at it with the AK. Yep, that's looking pretty sweet. That's looking pretty cool. Alright, again, feel free to comment below what you think. And now let's start showcasing some of the green backpacks. Gentlemen, do you remember flashbacks? I'm pretty sure you do, because you don't stop complaining about where's the tier 3 and tier 2 armor. Well, complete the sets is on the horizon, we shall see. Anyway, the skin creator has decided to produce his own Flashbacks Backpack. Flash Backpack, we could say it that way if you want. Born to loot. Perfect. That's a fantastic looking design, and it blends in ever so nicely with the likes of the hoodie and pants there. So shall we go ahead and just, do a little check in the nice grassy green area to see how it looks as camouflage? Don't mind me, I'm just waiting for the school bus, but yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'll probably go walk into the shade in a second, but just by standing here, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's go stand in some shade. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. I think a lot of people will be appreciating that. Will it happen? We shall see, because we've been seeing a lot of attempts for some more flashback skins, haven't we? But haven't seen anything since then. I've seen boots and gloves, tier 3 armor, tier 2 armor, second attempts at both. Nope, nothing. So, will flashbacks actually get a continuation, or does Facepunch simply not want that to happen? So, let's just go ahead and take a look at the workshop page as well. And there you have it, produced by Algorithm. Could this be the one? Will we see more of flashbacks now? I would love to see it happen, because I just do not... I haven't had a time of rest. Everybody keeps asking for more and more flashbacks. I'm not the one who decides. Stop it, please. But yeah, you never know. Anyway, a backpack would be very liked. It blends in perfectly. It's good green camouflage. Let's see what happens next. And now, let's move on and showcase another backpack skin. Whoa, hold on, Hedge. We haven't shown off the backpack with an AK, you idiot. Right, so there you go. Blue Gem AK to the side. Obviously, it stands out a bit more. Maybe you might need to go buy a green AK-47, but what will that be? You're going to have to tell me. Write in the comments. What would be the best AK to use with the likes of this setup, with the likes of this backpack? I need to know, so tell me. Right, next up, it's another green bag. This is the Founders Edition. Get a good look at that, and of course, we'll be showcasing it in a second. But yep, this is produced by Faduka. Do you like what you see? Well, you've got a comment below. But more specifically, do you like what you see? Now, I am using flashbacks again because, well, I don't really need to change it. It's perfectly fine, and it does blend in perfectly fine with the likes of what we see here. Yep. All right, you've got a little Gary's Mod logo there. That's cute. Okay, so yeah, what are your thoughts? Do you like it? And now let's go take a look with this in a little bit of a shaded area. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. So either the flashbacks or the Founders bag, I'm sure a lot of people will greatly appreciate. So, alright. Get a good look at that. And now we should probably whip out an AK and see how that looks with it. Yep, that's looking pretty cool. Stands out ever so nicely, but you probably don't want to use a Blue Gem AK with this backpack. So once again, I'm going to need to hear your suggestions. What would be a perfectly fine green AK to blend in with the likes of this? You tell me. But yeah, that backpack is blending in very nicely with the likes of flashbacks. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And now let's move on and showcase some other cool looking backpack skins. And by cool, I mean perfect for the snowy environment. Yes, Arctic Collection has its own backpack. Get a good look at that. Now, I know a lot of people do appreciate this primitive set because it's quite expensive now. You've been buying it. I know you have. So again, I'm going to ask you, how much should a backpack sell for? And if it's going to be a camouflage themed one, should it be a little bit more pricey? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, should I probably kind of like stand in the rocky area, see if that's like better camouflage? So let's just kind of go over to here a bit, get right next to all the rocky outcrops. Let's just see if that like makes any bit of difference. Hop over to here. Can you spot him? You still can, yeah. Right, so let's just quickly switch this on. There you go. I mean, it's perfectly fine. If you're looking at the front, you'd just be like testing out the actual like camouflage set. I want to see what the backpack does. So from the back, I guess, if you're somewhere like above, it's fine. It is what it is. I could sit here and do a lot of like different perspectives and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure you can sit there and say it blends in perfectly with the set as a whole. So if you're satisfied with the Arctic camouflage set, yeah, the backpack, it'd be fine. Right then, so let's now go hop back and see what it looks like with a AK-47. Okay, here we are. It does stand out quite a lot. So now I'm going to ask you, what AK-47 skin would probably work best with the likes of this backpack? Comic CR? Thunder Gold? Maybe Arctic Skull, that's probably not too bad of a shout, and it wouldn't be too expensive either. Either way, that blends in ever so nicely. That is a very cool looking backpack, and of course, a very in-demand collection. So, do you already own this? And if you don't, maybe I've already kind of given you a good idea if you want it or not, because it's pretty good camouflage. Primitive camouflage. Right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next backpack. But before I do that, I should point out, the backpack skin we just saw was the Arctic Protection Backpack. This is the workshop page, so there you go. Right, now let's go take a look at the next backpack skin. Next up, here we have the Snow Reaper Backpack, which appears to be another snow-themed camouflage backpack. Get a good look at this. Looking very nice, produced by Mr. Voodoo. So let's go ahead, look in game and see how this blends in. But I've got to sit here and say it doesn't seem to work very nicely with the Arctic Protection. Yeah. So, yeah, Arctic Collection Primitive Clothing Armor doesn't seem to blend in with this nicely because this is more like blue in its tint. Yeah, what would probably be a better option to wear for your clothing and armor if you're going to wear this backpack? Do you have a good idea? Again, feel free to comment below. All right, let's go back and take a look at this with the likes of the AK. Well, I've got to say, the Blue Gem AK kind of works better with this. Alright, but yeah, suggestions. What AK would you rather wear with the likes of this backpack? And again, what clothing and armor would work better with this backpack? It's a perfectly fine looking skin, but do you prefer it over the Arctic Protection one? Now, shall we go ahead and take a look at the next backpack skin? Gentlemen, I don't think I need to introduce this. This is the largest collection we have in the game. It's the No Mercy collection. Get a good look at that. So many acceptances, and potentially could we see the likes of the No Mercy backpack potentially being accepted? Could it be the first marketable backpack to be introduced to the game? Well, let's go ahead and take a good look at that. Obviously, I'm wearing a hoodie and pants, and they're not cheap either. As we pan around, as you can see, the ever so lovely looking design, the emblem, it's looking pretty cool. That is a very nice looking skin. Now, if I could just quickly move the sun a little bit, just to get a little bit of better lighting, rise up the sun a little bit more. Yeah, that's looking pretty sweet. What are your thoughts? And how much do you reckon that would cost? Is it going to cost a lot? Well, it definitely looks like it's pretty well made and whatnot. I will give it that. I'll give it some credit. Right, let's now whip out the AK and see how good it looks on the likes of here. Yeah, here we are, and look, I've got to be honest with you. It doesn't look like that Blue Gem AK is doing a good enough job blending in with it. If only there was a better option I could think of. Yeah, no, that's looking a little bit better. What do you reckon? Yeah, I've got the No Mercy AK-47 with the No Mercy backpack. And now I'll question, how much do you reckon it's going to cost? Ooh, it ain't going to be cheap, let me put it that way. These are some very nice looking skins. But again, the price. Feel free to comment below what you think is best, and do you reckon it looks very nice? With all the skins all on display right there. Very cool looking setup. Right, let's now talk about the next skin. And of course, here's Mr. MDE with his Blackout Backpack. Now, I know a lot of people would probably be racing after this, and there's a lot of people also questioning, where's the whiteout one? Well, you know, give it time. Let's see if that gets accepted, and if it does, I'm pretty sure we'll see a whiteout one as well. And of course, let's go in game and take a look and see how it looks, and well, there you go. Of course, I'm wearing the blackout hoodie and pants, and it blends in ever so nicely. That's a good looking backpack right there. More zippers. Yes. Yeah, again, price, what do you reckon? Well, it's up to face punch, and that's a worry for your wallet. Anyway, let's now take a look and see how it pairs with the likes of the AK. Blue Gem AK-47, right? Nah, I'm pretty sure you want to see it with the likes of the Blackout AR. So, alright, let's go ahead and get a quick look at the likes of that then. Alright, yeah, seems to be nice. Looks pretty good. Alright then, so there's your full Blackout set right there. And I'm sure maybe quite a lot of you are probably wondering, Hedge, what does it look like at night time? Well, what were you expecting? Yeah, I mean, anything in pure pitch black darkness is going to look like that, isn't it? So, alright, point made. It looks good. It looks nice. Have no idea what it's going to cost, but, you know, Blackout collection already is kind of expensive, so a backpack, ooh, we'll have to just wait and see. Alright then, let's now showcase the next skin. So for our last backpack skin, as you can see, we have the Ninja Backpack. Now this actually comes in two different versions. The first one is pure black, obviously based on the original design. And if we could just quickly remember, the Ninja collection, it's had an AK-47 accepted. There's many other skins produced, but none of them were accepted, unfortunately. Now they're all weapon skins. with the opportunity for a brand new item becoming skinnable, they've jumped at it and they've produced 2 different versions. So here's the second one. Again, mostly black, but at this time it has like some red coloration as well. All right, cool. So let's jump in, take a look at the likes of this. And, well, still wearing the blackout hoodie and pants here. This is looking very nice. And, of course, we've got a little shuriken right there. You know, I just need a spare shuriken just in case. Keeps me safe. All right, that's looking perfectly fine. That is looking perfectly fine. So do you prefer this over the likes of the blackout one? Feel free to comment below. Now let's go ahead and look at the second version with the red coloration. All right, stands out a little bit more. Okay, might not be to your preference. I'm sure other people potentially would prefer it. Again, you're more than welcome to comment which one you prefer. All right. Not that much different though. So, okay, let's now go ahead and whip out the likes of the AK-47. You wanted the blue gem one, right? Nah, I'm pretty sure you want me to whip out the likes of the Ninja AK-47. Okay, let's go do that then. There we go. Right. Blends in very nicely. Perfectly fine looking backpack. Feel free to comment below. Do you prefer this over the blackout one? Right, let's also showcase the version 2 with this AK as well then. Version 2 with the red. It's basically the same thing, of course, but you get the idea. Right then, so that's basically every single skin that we need to show off, but there's one thing that we forgot to do, you know, with this basically being fully black as well. What you were expecting, huh? Alright, point made. Right, so that basically appears to be a wrap. We've got all the backpacks. They've all been shown off. There probably will be more, but you're going to have to keep an eye out for that for yourself. So let's just hop out of here. So what I'll do is I'll grab the link to here. I'll put it in the description so you can keep an eye on this yourself. Remember, if you want to be up to date with all the more recent skins, hover over here, most recent, and you'll see them in order. Lovely stuff. So you can keep an eye out for the many more backpacks that will definitely appear. Now, what collection isn't currently present? What collection would you like to see produce a backpack? Chameleon? Redemption? Low poly? It's up to you. Tell me. I'd love to hear it. And are you looking forward to all of this? Chat, I hope I did a perfectly fine job in being concise and showcasing all of these skins off to you. And best of luck to the likes of these skin creators. I've seen a lot of very interesting looking designs, but maybe only a few of them will be accepted. So you've got to tell me, which one do you want to see? And please do not forget, with the likes of the upcoming Twitch drops, Abe, it's Ryan Higa, just 1 hour of your time, and you'll get that for absolutely free. Now, throughout all this video, I've also kind of been showcasing the AK a bit, haven't I? Well, this is a very notable AK, purely based on the fact that it has a glow-in-the-dark aim sight. I just wanted to add this in, but it looks like the AK is actually going to have its glow sight removed. I've spoken to the skin creator, so snap. It's still like this at the moment. All the skins are being given away for free as of tomorrow. I don't know what's going on, but as you can see, it still glows in the dark. Very nice, very cool. But I don't know what's happening. At the very least, we keep the aim sight, which is still very helpful and very, very, very useful. I know a lot of people are going to appreciate that regardless, but I'm totally understanding that they're going to remove the glow sight. So be wary and, you know, just be aware. Like, you probably don't want to rush to sell your Alien Red and your Glory AK. Just pointing it out. So, cool, that's it, that's a wrap. I hope the backpack showcase was nice. And one person did suggest, why don't we put all the backpacks on the floor? Let's go do that right now. Why did I listen to you? It takes forever to pick these all back up. Ugh. Well, there you go. All of them on display. So once again, I hope the video was nice and helpful for the likes of all of you. And yes, I tried my best to try and make sure they all stayed upright, and it took too long and I was getting frustrated, so I just left it at that. It is what it is. So thank you once again. I hope the video was nice and insightful for you, and I hope you get to look forward to some very nice looking backpacks in the future. Catch you later. Saying goodbye.